Hey there, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Chelsea and I am a Gold City Ventures student turned team member, an Etsy seller, and a teacher pay teacher seller. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a course that I recently took. It was amazing and I think that you will enjoy a course too. It's definitely beneficial no matter what platform that you sell on. The course is by Gartner and Sasha Hutchison, and it's called How to Use ChatGPT to Generate Game Content. Um, a little bit of a background: Sasha is a top 1% seller on Etsy at Your Frugal Friend. She has created a lot of courses and she helps Etsy sellers like you and I sell more digital products in their shops, as well as other sellers in the digital product space level up their products and their marketing strategies, as well as she's an Etsy coach and one of our team members here at Gold City Ventures. Debbie has sold almost 2,000 products during her first year on Etsy. She's a six-figure blogger and she's made several courses, and she's also a digital market guru. And she spent the last 7 years teaching others how to make money with their online businesses. So together they've created this course. I recently had the opportunity to take this course. So today I'm going to share with you some of the things that I learned from the course. And apply it to my own listings on both Etsy and Teacher Pay Teacher. So let's hop right on in. One of the first things, I'm going to move myself over here. One of the first things that I like about their course is right when you get in, it explains to you how to watch the videos. In their welcome overview, they break down like how to get the most out of this course, and they also give you a background to who they are and why you should be learning from them, which is definitely important. Right off the bat, in their first section here, or once you get into the first section here, they talk about the game templates that they provide to you. They provide 5 game templates from Canva that you can use to create your own games with. They look like this. So even though they say summer on them, obviously summer is seasonal. So the idea is that you can take these templates and replicate them over and over again and really create your own games on the topics or the seasons or whatever you're aiming to do for the particular template. So you get a trivia game template, a most likely game template, a would you rather game template, a who knows the host best template, and they also have a charades template, and it kind of has 2 different styles. They have one that lists out the clues, and then the other one is the traditional format of cards to play charades that you would draw and go with. So throughout the course as you're going, it teaches you the different ways that you can use ChatGPT to generate your game content. Debbie does a really good job of walking you through the prompts that you can enter and what prompts yield the best results and how you can tweak your prompts so that you can get even better results for your game content. For me, before taking this course, I was familiar with using ChatGPT, and I knew that you could use it to, expedite your game creation process. But I really did like the course's explanation of what to put in specifically for the prompts. That really did help me when I was creating products to list into my Etsy shop, to really refine the prompt so that I got the specifics of what I was asking for the product. So as you go through the modules, there's about 5. It talks about how you can do keyword research, what you can do with AI. Debbie really breaks down her process of how she uses it, and it's pretty straightforward and it makes a lot of sense. Narrowing down questions. And then in addition to the templates that they give you, they also have a section on how to market your AI games and get them ready to sell. They do give you mock-ups, which that can be difficult for some if you're just starting out, knowing what looks best. So they have these pre-made templates for you that you can simply drop your product into and basically get it listed quicker than having to create this on your own. So that's a bonus of this course as well. And then they also talk about, when they're talking about AI, they talk about, or they make mention of Jasper, which is another AI tool that you can use. It's not free, it's a paid for, but it's an option. And they also talk about Claude, which is a newer one that's been out recently that some people prefer to use. And ultimately, it's just really informative about how you can do the process. So I'm going to talk about or show you what I did. So I basically took the prompts that Debbie was suggesting in her videos and I tweaked it. And I said, I'm an Etsy seller who creates seasonal printables to sell on my Etsy shop. I'm creating a Christmas theme. Finish the phrase game. Can you give me 28 clues to 28 clues to use in my finish the phrase game that someone would need to guess the word or phrase to fill in the blank? So of course, this is what yielded from that, which turned out nice. Again, I had printable games before, so basically what I did was just kind of tweak what I already had to make it better and swap out words that I may not have had before. The next thing that I asked for was, I was doing a Christmas trivia game based on popular songs and movies. Can you help me write 15 questions and their answers for this? So of course, it gave me the 15 different ones. Then I asked it if it could do more. It did that. I asked if it could do more. It did that. And then I asked again if it could do more, and it did that. And the reason I did that is because some of the ones that it was giving me I didn't really like, which is a nice thing, because now I did that 4 times. I had 45 different options for my trivia game, and I only needed 15. So I could really go through and weed out the ones that I wanted to use and the ones I didn't want to use. So again, what you would then do is take this and pop it into the template that they've given you and, really create your own style with it. For me, I have a very specific aesthetic and style when it comes to things that I create, because I sell both on Etsy and on Teacher Pay Teacher. And when you sell on Teacher Pay Teacher, a lot of things do have to be sold in that specific style. So I've had to adapt some. So this is what my trivia game wound up looking like. This was just a trivia game that I had from the year prior. But then I had the movie and song edition that I was able to add on to for this upcoming holiday season. Also, another thing that I took from the course is using ChatGPT to better enhance my charades. Again, my charades game is specific to my aesthetic or my style, but I was able to use ChatGPT to help me come up and generate the different clues that I could use for my game. So that's just some of the ways that you can customize or take what Debbie and Sasha are teaching you and really make it your own. Another thing that I really like about this course is they take the time to talk about trademarks and what you should do and what you should not do. They're very knowledgeable in what they're saying and explaining. So definitely good advice to listen to without having to learn the hard way. And then some of the things that I like towards the end is they have bonuses. Ultimately, they're teaching you, once you create a game, keep going. So if you're creating for Christmas, turn around and create for Valentine's Day. Turn around and create for St. Patrick's Day. Turn around and create for Easter. Like, you can keep replicating over and over and over again. And eventually these games will start to sell. And then it starts to become a little bit more passive, where you're not having to put in as much work as you may have put in up front. One of the coolest things I think that they include is they give you this nice calendar of seasonal celebrations and events. So that has different holidays or events that are happening that you may not have even thought of before, that you potentially could make games for to monetize or to sell on your Etsy shop or whatever your online platform is that you choose to sell in. One of the examples they gave in the course was, I think it was Diwali, which I would have never thought to make games for that. Another one that I saw just looking through keyword research and trends this past fall was fall printable games was very popular. I tend to focus for Halloween, but I didn't even think like, hey, fall could be something to go after. So that may be something worth looking into. And they also, throughout the course, they talk about their keyword research process, because ultimately anything that you create, you want to make sure that it has demand. So they do the keyword research to see, okay, I want to make this type of game. Is this type of game in demand? If it is, then they show you how to generate the prompts to help you expedite your game creation so that you can list it and so that you can make money. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, they want you to make money. But definitely this course, super beneficial if you want to get into printables, beneficial if you want to start selling games specifically, or you want to start doing seasonal things. Down below where we have a link where if you sign up for Debbie and Sasha's course through our link, you're going to also get our trivia game and mock-up templates. So it would just be another version of like a trivia game template that you could use, and it will help you expedite your process again so that you can get it listed faster into your Etsy shop. And then with that, it also includes our mock-ups as well. So other styles that you have options for, in addition to the ones that you would be getting with Debbie and Sasha's course. So I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope that you will sign up for the course so that you can really get your Etsy shop filled with these great games and use ChatGPT to really set yourself apart from the competition and make lots of money.